Hello, today we're going to be reviewing and comparing the difference between the old and new Brewdog Lost Lager. This is the old recipe and this is the new one in this larger can here. First of all, you'll notice that the newer one comes in a larger can. I believe you can get it in the 330ml cans as well, but I never seemed to see the old one in the larger cans. So, this is just how you buy them from a supermarket. This is how the old one came, this is how the new one came. So, bonus points for the new one already. Before I actually tried the new can, the one thing that worried me at first is they seem to have dropped the moniker of Pilsner. So on the can here, it describes itself as a 21st century Pilsner, whereas the new recipe Lost Lager simply says Planet First Lager. The old can simply goes on about how this is lager like it should be and has all the usual sort of Brewdog branding, whereas the new Lost Lager really makes a huge difference. Makes a huge big deal out of the fact that it's the world's first carbon negative beer. And there's more info about this on the website, but it goes on about planting trees and how this beer uses surplus fresh bread, it uses less water and wind turbines. So apparently this beer is really good for the environment. So by drinking it, we're already doing Mother Nature a favour. But yeah, now I was worried about it at first because often I know I'm cynical, but quite often new recipe just equals downgrade. That is often the case with these sort of products. But I've drank them separately and I thought they're both very nice. Lager's got a bad reputation because everyone thinks of cheap macro brewed lager. I don't want to name any brands, Foster's, but yeah, you know the sort I'm talking about. The stuff that you find in the typical British pub that is somewhat flavourless but gets the job done after you've had 10 pints of it. But the craft beer revolution has been doing good things for lager recently. Talking while opening the cans, I'm multitasking here. So yeah, there are I'm really into the style of lager at the minute. Lager, Pilsner, Helles Lager, all sorts of things like that. Or is it pronounced Helles? I don't know. Some German speakers will have to correct me there. So yeah, I'm very much into this style of beer at the moment. A lager done properly is very crisp, hoppy, refreshing. It can be a nice drink, and it's almost like we've gone full circle. We've gone from saying, oh no one wants to drink lager, drink a proper ale, and so you go on the ales for a bit, and then you come back around. Oh wait, now lager's getting in on the craft beer scene as well, so we want to drink some of that. Anyway, without further ado, so we're going to pour the old style beer into this glass with the Hobgoblin branding, so we can tell them apart. Well, actually, that's a silly thing to say. We'll know which is which because the other one will have more beer in it. But anyway, light golden colour, as you'd expect. Fair bit of head on there because I got impatient. But that's fine, we'll let that settle down. Yeah, sort of floral, very light. It does remind me of a Pilsner, somewhat like the Pilsner Urquell maybe, which is one of my favourites. Now we'll pour the other one. I seem to recall that this one is actually lighter in colour, but we'll do a side-by-side comparison after I finish the pour. Oh yeah, almost forgot to mention one of the key differences already. A difference of 0.2% ABV. So the old one's 4.7, this one's 4.5. So far, at least, it hasn't really made a difference to the taste as far as I can tell, but and especially if it comes in a larger can, it doesn't matter too much anyway, as long as they don't keep on pushing it down. Side by side, oh, I don't know actually, they are a different colour. Sorry, I've got my fingers in the way of it. I'm going to have to hold it up like this. I don't know if you can see, oh, is that one lighter or is that, oh, I can't tell. They're very similar in colour. And the lighting's probably a bit washed out because I'm using the crappy camera on my phone, but anyway, in terms of the aroma, this one actually has more of a nose than the other one. Try again. Yeah, similar aroma, but the older ones go a little bit more on the nose, but honestly there is not much on it, very light floral notes. I think it's all in the taste really with the lager, so we'll go straight ahead and we'll try the old one first. Yeah, very nice, very light, tiny bit of honey, refreshing, sort of mild hoppy, but like mild hops, kind of crisp. Yeah, just decent drink. And then we'll go over to, it's got more of a hoppy aftertaste, so like the aftertaste is more bitter, but that's what I really like about like the proper craft lager style, the crisp, refreshing, bitter aftertaste, which makes you go back for more. That's good. So this is the new one. I'm really struggling to tell them apart. That is exceptionally similar, which surprised me. In fact, the aftertaste is pretty much bang on the same. It's inoffensive. It doesn't have like a huge flavour profile, but you don't really want that with a drink like this. You want it to be quaffable. I'm gonna have to have a little sip of the other one again just to. Do you know what? And this is why I'm only an amateur beer reviewer. They taste different, but the difference is so subtle I can't describe it with my own words. Anyway, one more on this one. Yeah, they're both absolutely fine beers. Bottom line is, if you can't find the old one anymore and you're worried about trying the new recipe, don't be worried about it. Alright, thank you for watching.